Hey there, we're gonna go over a home exercise program that's gonna help to open up the hips, specifically the lateral side and also the internal and external rotators. There's also a lot here for the hamstrings too. So if any of this is resonating, this is a great dynamic warm up to be able to do before exercise, or if you're just feeling a little stiff. So the first one is gonna be a TFL stretch. So you're gonna put your weight bearing on the leg that you're stretching. The other leg is just used as a kickstand, popping that hip out. Once you feel that big stretch in the hip there, then you can add the arm and you're just reaching. Reach, reach, reach. And I like to look where I'm reaching to. So make sure you're really bracing up the trunk here. You're not letting that core fall out at all, but you're just feeling that good stretch. And you're gonna go through 6 to 10 repetitions of each of these. So now you should feel that stretch traveling a little bit more into the armpit, maybe up through the ribs, and back. Shake it out. Same thing on the other side. Pop that hip out, you're at end range here, and then you reach. Reach, and come back. You can really even tighten up your obliques here to really bring yourself back to tall. This is a good way to introduce that muscle activation too, but just nice and gentle, because remember you're at a long, you're elongating all those tissues, so you don't want to be too aggressive with them. So that's first one. Second one is going to be, the wide stance. You're going to be wide stance here. These are hip hinges. So I'm going to do kind of from the side so you can see here. All I'm doing is hinging. When I feel that nice stretch at the top of my hamstrings, I'm just gonna come back from that. Make sure we're bracing up the trunk and coming back from that position, using the hip muscles and keeping the core braced up. Same thing, 6 to 8 repetitions or 6 to 10 repetitions. When I get to this end range, I can even tilt my hip bones up towards the sky a little bit more if I want a little more stretch on the top of those hamstrings. Good, so then I'm gonna transition right down to forward fold. You're just gonna have a nice soft bend in the knees. You can keep your hands on the floor, or you can kind of be in just this hovered position, whatever's gonna be more comfortable for you, but now I'm just extending those legs. This is more for the mid hamstring, low hamstring. Good. Good. Once I feel good there, I'm going to crawl those hands out. We're going to pedal the feet for down dog. So this is just a moving stretch here. You can kind of do whatever you like. I like to kind of wag my tail, really sink in through my upper back. You can even kick a leg up, or you can open those hips up, whatever you want there. Good, we're gonna sink down to child's pose. So you're really sinking back with this and reaching forward. I like to do sweeps left and right. So same thing, 6 to 10 repetitions. You're getting a good stretch on the outside of your arm here. You can even twist a little bit if you want to, if you're kind of getting that end range, you're not really feeling a stretch anymore, that's a good addition to add. But otherwise, just the sweeps. You can obviously always come back to something here. Good. Transitioning into tall arms. We're just gonna sink that into a press up. So same thing here. You can even add that little bit of a twist if you want. 6 to 10 repetitions here too. This one's great for the low back. So this is a low back mobility exercise. We're really pushing the arms away from the neck. So you're giving
good movement for the neck, and we're really hinging at that low back. Now here's a little trick for the press up. If you want more of that hinging and that back extension to happen at your thoracic spine, so more your upper back, you can move your hands up so that you're hinging at a little bit different spot. Hopefully you can see that here. Same thing, when you're always looking towards the ceiling, trying to get that full extension of the spine. Last one. Excellent. So I'm gonna push back into child's pose. Just take a little bit of recovery. We're gonna go right into lizard pose. So I'm gonna turn a little bit more for this one. So you're just in tall arms here. Lizard pose, you can either keep that leg up if you want a little bit more of an exercise with this, or you can drop that leg down and you're just fanning the leg open and bringing it back to neutral. Fanning the leg open, bring back to neutral. Same thing, 6 to 8 repetitions here. If you need a little bit more, you can always do 10 or 12. It's not gonna hurt you by doing more, but just listen to your body, find where those spots of tension are and really just sink into them a little bit, but don't forget to move through it because this is a dynamic warm-up, so you really want to be making sure you're moving the whole time. You're not holding any stretch for too long. I'm going to turn so I can see a little bit better. Good, you should be feeling your body heat increase a little bit, your breath increase a little bit. Back to tall arms. Okay, so next we're gonna go, this is one that we didn't work on together, but I think this one's gonna be really helpful for your internal rotation. So with this one, you're laying down. These are windshield wipers. So all you're doing is you're letting your leg drop in, and the other one drop in. So you're gonna notice probably some tightness through here, but each repetition should get a little bit easier. Good. Once you're done with those, I like to do a little bridge. Sometimes a good little twist feels nice. This one's just a nice gentle spinal twist. I like to bridge up one more time. And ta-da, that's it.